All right, good evening and happy Thursday. That music is from the YouTube audio library. That song is called Going, Going, Gone. That appears to be the theme of a National Linux desktop. It's gone, baby, and it ain't coming. Hopefully that's not the case. Anyway, happy Thursday. Tomorrow night, Friday night, 9 p.m. If you're around, join me in the chat for a premiere video. It's about 20 minutes. I don't know if I'll be on again in live for a live Friday night chat after that, depending how I feel. So I thought I would just jump on tonight. And I have some questions for you guys. My top 5 Linux, or my top 5 tech questions for the channel, and about tech in general. Hello, pizza loving nerd. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. How you been? It's been a while. All right, so this was an unscheduled live event. Again, I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow night past that premiere video in the chat room. Hopefully I will. So I suppose the big news has to be the so-called Article 13. Another, I don't know what to call it. Yeah, another path for the internet for copyright filtering, copyright policing. From what I read, briefly, I wouldn't worry about it. I think it's much ado about nothing. Apparently some of the folks who voted on this Article 13, they voted the wrong way, and I guess they want their vote back, but it's too late. So yeah, it seems to me it's a shambles. So I wouldn't worry about it. As we say in New York, forget about it. The web is just too big to try and filter or police or control. So seriously, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. At least not for now. Yeah, I think the web will be just fine. All right, let me go ahead and let's go ahead and transition here. Again, if somebody watching is new and would like to say hello, this is your chance. There we go. Of course, I'm running Ubuntu Mate, my favorite, one of my favorites. And these are my top 5 Linux questions, or my top 5 tech questions. If you watch this on the replay tonight, tomorrow, next year, you're welcome to respond in the comments below after this live stream is done processing on YouTube. So my 5 questions are: why are you here? What do you like? What do you want to see more? What do you want to see less of? Number 2, replace Windows 7 with what? This is the last year for support for Windows 7. A lot of people don't like Windows 10. You really don't have much of a choice for Linux. There's no affordable Linux desktop, as I stated, for the masses. So your choice is pretty much Windows 10 or a Mac or an Apple product. I suppose you could go with Chromebook, and that's certainly an option if all you do is browse the web and that's it. Yes, you definitely want a Chromebook. They start at $200. If you got the budget, buy the Pixelbook. Number 3, do you like Ubuntu or Ubuntu-based systems? I do. Number 4, maybe Linux failed you. Maybe you tried to do Linux, didn't work, you got fed up, you went back to Windows. Did it fail you? How? And finally, would you buy a Mac to replace your Windows 10 machine for less update headaches? I guess for some of you, for a lot of you, the update process is not fun. One of my friends, every time she does Windows 10 updates, she has to reinstall her graphics drivers every time. Yeah, I never recalled that problem in Windows 7. Yeah, that's unfortunate to say the least. So here we go. Sick of slow Snap app startup times. The cause has been identified. Very good. So those of you who run snap packages, something better on the horizon. Very good. I'm still looking at the ticker on the top. Draw on your screen with this neat GNOME shell extension. That's great, assuming it doesn't break. I've actually been testing the latest Ubuntu 19.04. It's pretty solid. Very impressed, and it does feel a little faster. Even in my older 11-year-old machine, so laptop. Dual core. KDE Connect is back on the Google Play Store. Very good. Android app. Nice. Okay, let's continue with the ticker feed. Again, these are the top 5 questions. Feel free to answer these, all of these, or one of these in any order that you wish. Those of you who missed this stream, you can watch it on the replay, of course. Again, tomorrow night, Friday night, March 29th, 9 p.m. Join me in the live chat for a premiere video. Omega Beast, how are you? If you're interested, this is the playlist for this evening. I ordered some new stuff, new products off of Amazon. I got a new SSD, a new battery for one of my ThinkPads. I just upgraded my ink on my HP desktop, not desk chop. Some new ink. I did a short video on that. Maybe I'll show you that tomorrow or the weekend or something. Yeah, I bought reconditioned or recycled ink. It was about $12 less. Installed it, runs beautifully. Yeah, well worth it. I forget the name of the company off the top of my head, but I was impressed. Yeah, did not take long at all. So, wow, air failure. They gave us pizza, then canceled our flight. Ha. Icelandic carrier WOW Air ceased operations abruptly on Thursday, but gave passengers pizza. Okay, I guess that's one way to break the news, right? I haven't flown in a while. I used to enjoy the flying, not as much anymore. You know, long lines, it's not fun at all. Anyway, check my messages on my phone here. Let's see. Yes, Omega, thank you. Yeah, this month is 9 years of the channel. Yeah. So happy birthday again to me. Okay. All right. Done with the messages on my phone. Very good. Yeah, I started the channel back, well, it's 9 years. I didn't like what I saw on YouTube in terms of Linux for newbies, and I told myself instead of complaining, do something about it. So I did. And here I am. Here we are. So thank you. It's been an interesting journey, to say the least. Yeah, lots of ups and downs, but we are still standing. I think that's a song by Elton John. I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Anyway. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight. We'll see how many people jump in the chat again. This was unscheduled. I don't have a regular schedule. I wish I did. It would be a lot easier for you guys and for me. Maybe one day. So, I try to jump on one I can. I'm thinking about doing a long one Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Some of you know this past, what was it, Tuesday? I lost track. The Hangouts crashed, but my stream continued. People kept coming in, which was weird. So maybe you guys will want to see that, like a 2 or 3 hour plus chat. I was thinking about calling it Super Chat Tuesday. So yeah, let me know if that's something you might be interested in. So you started with Linux 3 years ago, but had already heard of Debian about 8 years ago. Ah, since a local friend of yours used it. Very good. Yeah, I had used Linux back in 06, Ubuntu, my first one. And it wasn't until about 4 years later I thought to myself, you know, I'm really curious about this. Linux has potential, and I started the channel. So here we are. I think for a lot of people it was probably word of mouth. Somebody said something, maybe something on the news. Hello, Anna. How are you this evening? Anna, maybe you would like to answer one of the 5 questions. Why are you here? Replace Windows 7 with what? Do you like Ubuntu or Ubuntu-based systems? Did Linux fail you, and how? Would you buy a Mac to replace Windows 10 for less update headaches? Those are the 5 questions. Chase, you made $100 from switching a person from Windows to Linux Mint because they wanted to move away from Windows. Very good. Diana is tired, but I just drink red wine. Red wine. Yes. Actually, that sounds really good. I don't have any wine. I have to. Thanks for reminding me. Tomorrow, Anna, I have to buy me some more red wine. Yes. That's what's missing. Never start a stream without red wine. Never watch a stream without red wine, right? I'm ready for summer. Spring isn't good enough, so yeah. So I'm just chilling for this evening, see who pops in the chat. Again, this was unscheduled, as I guess a lot of them are. That marathon stream from Tuesday when Hangouts crashed was weird. And the funny part is, that stream got remonetized with nobody on it. It was weird. Yeah, Chase, there are a lot of people who love their Windows 7. They don't care for Windows 10. There's no Linux option. So it's either Windows 10 or Mac. So Windows updates takes 4 hours, so the answer is hell yes. Okay, all right. Very good. Yeah, the problem is, Chase, with Linux, unless somebody teaches them, handholds them, Linux is not an option. Unless they buy a Chromebook, ready to go out of the box. It's been pre-tested, pre-debugged. Besides Chromebooks, again, without a national Linux desktop, there's no option, really, for Windows users. Yes, they can learn from you, Chase, from me coming to the channel, if they have the time. But without something to physically buy in the store, it's a tough sell. I don't blame them. Yeah. you prefer to ask questions on live streams like this than on forums. Okay. Yeah. I understand. That's why you help the person. Yep. Completely understand. I had to make a house call actually Saturday to tune up someone's Linux Mint computer. Not too far here from where I live, so I took care of that. But yeah. And it says your father uses Linux. When he first saw how long it took to update, he said it takes less time than going to the loo. Less time than going to the smart toilet? Yes, that is about right. I know, Anna. Isn't that wonderful? Here's a headline. Zuckerberg sitting on more data about what people want to do online than anyone else in the world. Oh, joy. Yep. The festive updates in Windows 10. Oh, what a mess. Yes, that is true, Anarita, yes. Less work, more time to play, right? Absolutely. Have you guys been enjoying the latest videos I've done with our friend Stephanie? I hope you have. We enjoy doing them. Apple apologizes for failing MacBook keyboards again. I didn't know that was a problem. Okay. Whatever. Yes, Windows 10, 10 times spying. Yes. Wait 4 hours for the updates. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I know. Again, if there is anybody new watching and would like to say hello, now's your opportunity. I'm just chilling for this evening, see who pops in the chat, so... can you imagine if you have a slow internet? Yeah, I know, Anarita. Yeah. Janik, how are you? You've been a Linux BSD user. Wow, for 8 years. Very nice. Linux did not fail you, just came to the point in your life where you didn't have to fiddle with Linux. I bought a Mac. Makes sense. You didn't have the time to fiddle with Linux to fix. Okay, no, it makes perfect sense, Janik. Yeah, I don't blame you. You did not ditch Linux. Yeah, like I said, if we had a national Linux desktop, you know, standard, I think that would solve a lot of issues. Janik, so are you happy with your Mac? Janik, I can't remember. Are you new to the live stream? If you are, welcome. Omega, you like the Plasma desktop? It's definitely slick looking, yeah. Yeah, Janik, this is something I was mentioning, well, over the last 5 Ubuntu shows. Like I said, if we had a national Linux desktop, preferably based on Ubuntu, but on anything that people can walk into a store, buy it, try it, and don't need the time to fiddle with it to fix things, I think it would sell, you know. Unfortunately, there is nothing like that, so... Yeah, the latest Ubuntu with GNOME 1904 does use a little bit less memory, Omega, in my tests. So it is getting better. and it looks polished and stable as always. So yeah, I give the Ubuntu team a lot of credit. They know what they are doing. Oh, you've been lurking in the corner? Okay. Okay, Janik. Watching. Well, thank you. I agree with your store cons. I agree. Hope you will 6 people leading a national. I totally agree. Yeah, store concept. Yeah. Well, I'm so sore talking about it for the last, multiple years. Haha. Hello, Steve. So yeah, it's been a tough sell, Janik, trying to, convince Windows and Linux users what we need. Again, without a consumer, without the ability to walk into a store to play with it, touch it, try it, see how fast the updates are, it's a tough sell. So yeah. So Steve, you're on Solus? Your father laughed when he first saw how long it took to load Linux. Faster than Windows, because Windows I could go check the mailbox and visit Mr. Toilet. Yeah. I know. The updates in Linux generally are quick and superb. Yeah. Before I forget, as always, thank you those of you who contribute to the channel with PayPal, Super Chats, and the Patreon. Thank you. I know some of you want to remain anonymous. I won't mention any names, but thank you. So how do you like Solus, Steve? Again, if you're watching this or just tuning in and are new, say hi. And I do have 5 questions posted. Why are you here? Replace Windows 7 with what? This is the last year of Windows 7. Do you like Ubuntu or Ubuntu-based systems? Did Linux fail you, and how? And would you buy a Mac to replace Windows 10 for less update headaches? Solus reminds you of Windows 10. That's interesting. Huh. I like this song, Sunshine Samba. This should be the startup sound for an Ubuntu desktop, right, Steve? Sunshine Samba. Yeah, your dad's 72. Yeah, my dad today learned he used WhatsApp all the way from Italy. Send me some pictures. I'm so proud of him. Back in 2011, so happy with seeing how fast Linux Mint 11 updated compared to Windows 7. Yeah. Yeah, I still like the GNOME or GNOME 2 look, Janik, such as what I use now with Ubuntu. I still like this. This is the Mate, but it's somewhat similar to the variation of the GNOME 2 desktop, which is why I still use it. Hello, Sam. Oh, for Solus, the panel and Raven menu with a dark theme? Okay. Yeah, I pretty much stopped. I distro hop for most 6 to 2016, 10 years. I got tired of it. I got tired of hopping from bugs to bugs. It was just silly. So I kind of stopped. I will distro test, but I won't distro hop. But I will distro test. I actually still need to take a look at SwagArch. I will post an update to the Ubuntu 19.04 review that I tried to do Tuesday when the stream crashed. Actually, the Hangouts crashed. The stream kept on going without me. And got remonetized without me. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, it's fast. Yeah, Ubuntu 10.04. Yeah, it was fast and slick. Yes, totally agree. Yeah. And a reader or something. You're testing Solus? Okay, very good. Yeah, I do have one ThinkPad that I erased the Windows completely. That one's got Linux Mint in it. I actually ordered an SSD for that computer. That one had Windows XP. It's still a great ThinkPad, dual core, just 2 gigs of RAM. So as soon as I get the SSD drive in, I'll do a quick review on it in the ThinkPad, probably next week. You got your sense of humor from your dad, okay. Nothing to replace your Peppermint? Yeah, Steve, nothing to replace my Ubuntu Mate. Peppermint's good. I still like this. I like Linux Mint. Yeah, so it works. It's stable. You know, this is 1810, so support for this will end in here in a few months in June. So I'll have to do. I'll probably just do an in-place upgrade through the terminal instead of, you know, deleting and reinstalling. It should be okay. I back up. In fact, I did some backing up today. Have you backed up? Speaking of backups, you know, there should be a, you know, all these superhero movies. There should be Backup Man. Like, instead of Superman, welcome to Backup Man. You know, it makes about as much sense as anything else out there. So, yes, Janik, ThinkPads are very solid machines. I mean, I've dropped one of them multiple times. It still kicks. So yeah. Yeah, ThinkPads are superb for testing Linux. Absolutely. I've actually been shopping. I was shopping for a new desktop for the office here, but I think I might hold off. So BSD has worked out pretty good for you, Janik? I tried it once. It wasn't for me. Yeah, I don't think it's something for beginners, so. All right, Steve. Yeah, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., YouTube premiere. Join me in the chat. I may jump on again after that. For a you know, regular Friday night stream, depending how I feel, but definitely will be on tomorrow night in the live chat with that video I did, News Nonsense with Stephanie. So I think you'll enjoy it. Hi, Tom. It's going very well, thank you. Handed over FreeBSD 12 Dell machine for your wife, administrated from a Mac with SSH. Okay. Yeah, I heard Dells are pretty good. I was actually looking at a refurbished Dell desktop. Core i5, one regular hard drive, one SSD, graphics card. The price wasn't bad. I just wish it had more RAM, only 8 gigs of RAM, which would be sufficient for 1080p video. Hi DT, welcome. Hey DT, if I may ask you, what are your machine specs? Yeah, I started the stream about 7:30 DT, but I'll stick around a little bit longer. I'm just chilling for tonight. I posted some 5 questions here for viewers to answer if they wish. But I'll stick around for a little bit longer. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. in the chat for the premiere video. Yeah, I think you have refurbished stuff or used stuff. I can't remember. AMD FX 63 NVIDIA 10. Okay, all right, yeah, that's sufficient for 1080p. Yeah, my machine is actually less than that, so it struggles rendering 1080p. It'll do it, but it takes like 3 times as long. So, yeah. The CPU, yes. Yeah, you want, well, I would say minimum Core i7, as far as Intel goes. Yeah, I've been told, people have mentioned Threadrippers. I've looked at them. They will definitely do it. You're probably looking at about $2,000 brand new. I saw one for like, or something similar for like $1,300, refurbished with a 1-year warranty. Still not a bad price. If I had the budget, I would have jumped on it, because that would do 4K video. But yeah, either a Threadripper or a Core i7, something like that. Should be sufficient, at least for 1080p. The Dell Precision cheap refurbished. You bought mine refurbished. A Xeon processor, 4 cores, 8 threads, 16 gig of RAM, and Video Quattro. Pretty cheap. Remember how much? Yeah, that would be sufficient. Again, for 1080p video, not a problem there. See, when I started the channel 2010, 480p and 720p was the big thing, so. And that's what I based my machines on. But, of course, now things have changed, so yeah. There are deals out there. If you have the budget and you're patient, you have options. I had to pay a little bit more in taxes this year than I thought I would. It wiped out half of my budget. It kind of ticked me off, but such is life. So you will get a new machine. Gonna get, 30-minute video takes an hour and a half. Yes, that's about the same for me, DT. Yeah. Yeah, if I do 720p, it won't take that long. Like if I do 720p, 24 frames a second, it'll take the length of the video. Meaning, if it's a 10-minute video, it'll take 10 minutes to render or less. But once I crank it up to 1080, that's when it's like, I hear the CPU coughing. I need air. I need more horsepower. Anyway, so. It'll do it, but it actually takes longer than the Windows updates. Bada boom. Anyway, you plan to get an AMD FX processor, okay? Tom, you have Elder i7-37 with 16 gig of RAM, NVIDIA 920. Again, that'll be sufficient for 1080p video, yeah. Compact Presario. I remember those, Janik. Yeah. Yep, I remember. Hello, Sneaky. What's up, man? Yeah, Threadripper if you got the budget, or a high-end Core i7. That's the way to go. Get those render times down. So, yeah. Two quad cores not to be enough for plasma. Really? Okay. Gee, Sneaky, good timing. Just waiting for a video to render. We were just talking about that. David Ornelas. Buenas noches. How are you? We were just talking about what everybody has, or what DT had for computer specs. I have Fred Flintstone PC. DT has a semi-Fred Flintstone PC. Oh, Google, YouTube, AdSense, how ruined it is. Anyway. Again, if we have anybody new watching, please do stop by and say hello. If you've been watching and have been shy, there's no need to be shy. I posted 5 questions. If you would like to answer one of these, be my guest. Yes, we run Linux. We know we don't have the latest and greatest hard. That is true. Yes, that is true. Well, that's some of us true. That's profiling. Well, yes and no. I mean, 4 years ago? I lost track, man. 4 years ago, when this channel passed 2,000 subs, yeah, between I was averaging almost $200 a month, which wasn't bad. You know, not bad. You know, since I was fairly still new, nobody knew me. So if that chart, if that kept growing, then absolutely I would have enough for a new computer. But of course, things change, and it didn't change for the better. So, Tom, you lurk. All right. 4K sneaky. Oh, okay. Yeah, you need a beast of a machine, sneaky, to render 4K. I'm assuming it's not a dual core with 4 gigs of RAM, right, mate? Hello, Gnostic. I thought about building, but then if something goes wrong, if it breaks, I have to track where the problem is and, you know, call for the warranty, and I'm not going to do that. I decided just to buy either new or refurbished for one company with one warranty and go from there. Yeah. It's a bit more than that. Yeah, Sneaky, I know. I'm guessing, Sneaky, something similar to a Threadripper or Core i7, 32 gigs of RAM. Am I in the ballpark with those specs? Toss just to live videos like now, New Org. Yeah, these are totally enjoyable, Anna. I've mentioned this in the past, but looking back at the analytics of the channel, these are not the most profitable, unfortunately. Not surprising, because I didn't start off doing live. Yeah, the ones about you know, tutorials or reviews or something like that, in terms of AdSense, those are the most profitable. But I enjoy doing these. Yeah. But thank you, Anna. Very kind of you. Hello, Yugi. So, yeah, these are 5 questions I posted. If you would like to answer any of these, please do. Why are you here? Meaning, you know, why are you here? For what specific reason? Is there something you want to see more of, less of? Tell me to stop talking. You know, something like that. So, you got a Ripper a while ago for quite cheap. Very good. Nice. Yeah, Sneaky's the one who makes the big bucks, DT. It isn't us. But yeah, that machine I saw that was normally $2,000 for $1,300. That was a killer deal, really. And the machine was still almost brand new, but I wish I had it. I wish I had the money. I would have jumped on it, but oh well. Yeah, Janet, refurbished is a good thing. You can buy, use with warranty. That is true. It's good for the environment. No need to throw things away. Yes. And the hardware gets, yes, upgraded. Absolutely. Yeah, I almost bought a Dell, but the motherboard, that computer, the maximum RAM will hold is only 8 gigs of RAM. I mean, the rest of it was okay, but it just, yeah, the RAM a little bit on the low side. Depending on the thread, Sneaky might be missing a kidney now. Oh man. Oh man. I bet you're frugal with everything but computer parts. It's the opposite. When it comes to my personal life, yeah, I'm not. Now, when it comes to the office here, I mean, I'll go as far as the AdSense and the contributions take me. Yeah, STS. But my personal life, I mean, that's me. Like when I buy for clothes or for shoes, you know, if they fit, I buy them, even if it's more money than what I wanted to spend. So, you wouldn't buy a Mac? Okay. Well, we talked about this. Windows 7 support ends this year. There's no Linux option in stores, so people are going to be forced to upgrade to Windows 10 or go to Mac. So, yeah. Check out the Dell Refurb store. I will do that, yeah. David, thank you. Yeah, I will. Like I said, once I did my taxes, I wound up paying more than I thought I would. And it kind of wiped out half of my refurb budget. I was so miffed. See, here in Ohio, we have 2 state taxes. It ain't just the one. So it's like, you know. It must be a kidney bean. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, your company buys refurb Dells a lot. They run fine. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing, Sam. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dells. I've heard good. ThinkPads, of course. I have those. So yeah. Hard to imagine how the American tax system works. It's, yeah, it could be better. I'll just put it to you that way, Janik. Yeah. Yeah, it's well, yeah. I won't go there for tonight. Let's just keep it nice and cheery. Sam, you'll get your sister in New Hampshire, then ship it to you, no sales or tax. Oh, okay. Interesting. You file taxes last. Yeah, I do it myself with taxact.com. Great, easy to follow. Again, because here in Ohio we have to file 2 taxes instead of 1 for the state tax. And also, when they say it's free to file, well, not really. At least not for me. You know, once I add in the YouTube income, that adds to the filing of the Tax Act. So I went from free, you know, to like $100, you know, to file my taxes, all because of YouTube. But what are you gonna do? I agree, a lot of crap to figure out, but Tax Act makes it easier. It's just not free, but it makes it a lot easier, yeah. Honestly, DT, if I had the income, I would just pay an accountant. Yeah, you know, I started this channel out of a need for creativity, knowledge, and friendship. I didn't start this channel to try and learn to be a banker. That's not what I want to do. So if I had the income, I would just pay a guy. I ask him, how much you want? 200? Here's 500. Just do it. Take the tip, and don't call me. You know, you do what you do. I'll do what I do. You know, if that makes any sense. But now we're forced to wear 2 hats. We're forced to wear well, I'm not really forced to wear the creative hat. But I'm doing that and now forced to wear the financing hat. And I don't like that. You know, it's enough of a job doing the one side of this, but it is what it is. So you pay $150 for the lady to do your taxes done. Simple. All you do is drink more of us. Anna Rita, you're the smart one. Yeah, you're the smart one. Yeah. It takes away from your beer and cannoli fund. I hear you, mate. Well, see, I'm more thinking like less time doing taxes, more fun for me, DT. That's why I'll just pay the guy. Say thank you very much. Yes, that's what you do, and I'll do what I do. Oh, in the UK, it's done for you, Sneaky? Oh, okay. Interesting. It's also done for us in Denmark. Wow. Nice, Janik. Very nice, yeah. Yeah, it's no fun here in the States doing that. You know, it's not what I wanted to do, you know, but you know, it's all part of the I guess it's all part of doing business. It's called pay as you earn. Ah, interesting. I like that. Very good. Again, if we have anybody watching who is new and would like an opportunity to say hello, please do. And I have 5 questions posted. If you would like to answer one of those, please do. I'll stick around a little bit longer. Oh, excuse me. Yes, the more you earn, the more you pay. Oh, David, the question number 1 is mingle. Number 2 is Ubuntu Mate. Yeah. Do you like Ubuntu? Yes. Number 4, number 5, hell no. Fair enough, David. Thank you. I see. You have a 12K tax-free limit and pay on top of that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you see this matrix thing here to the left in the terminal? This is our tax system. So good luck figuring it out. Yeah. This is our tax code, is the matrix. Yeah. It's Windows complexity, yeah, really. Yeah. DT has a question, then why are you here? Because this is the balance, DT. You do unstable live stream, sometimes I do stable. DT never made it past XP, I see. Okay, you like Ubuntu base, very good. All right, I know you done Arch base, very good. I would buy a Mac if I had the budget. I would, only because I was asked to. I remember years ago when the channel grew, somebody said, "Please don't forget us Mac users," and I would have done it for the community. but I never got to the AdSense level that I thought I would. So no Mac. Yeah, I mean, if I was between $500 and $1,000 a month in AdSense, I would have bought a Mac. Probably refurb, and then tell the Mac users, well, as a Windows and Linux user, this is what I see. That's how I would have approached it, DT. But yeah, didn't go that far. Build a Hackintosh. Nah. No desire for that, Sam, but thank you. No, I mean, I'll buy a refurb when I'm ready or whatever, and then if I have to do some minor upgrades like a RAM or a graphics card, but that's as far as I go. Yeah, doing these shows and then reviews and other stuff, it's so time consuming. And then having my own life and, you know, other things I do, you know, it's just draining. You know, one time I was doing 4 shows a weekend and I got burned out. So I had to stop doing that. Now, if I did this full time, I would spread out the shows during the week. So, yeah, clean and defrag the system unless you have an SSD. That is true, David. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I might replace this Windows hard drive with an SSD if I decide to keep this machine. So, yeah. Brexit may end up being a waste of everyone's time. Oops. Interesting. If we have new people watching it and you're wondering what to replace Windows with, take a look of what I use. Obviously Ubuntu Mate or Mate. Take a look at Linux Mint. Take a look at Zorin. Take a look at Peppermint OS. I cannot guarantee it'll work in your machine. Yeah, but it's worth a shot. Definitely give it a try. Again, if all you do is pretty much web-based or on the web, I'd buy a Chromebook. Pre-tested, pre-debugged, $200 or higher. Guaranteed support for 5 years. Absolutely. Get a Chromebook. I don't think we'll ever see a national Linux desktop. The Chromebook is the closest we will see. Linux Lite, yes. Yep. Would you put ads on your home screen for free mobile service? Huh. Interesting. Would you? Yeah, I need to get me a new office chair. This one's sore. In fact, maybe tomorrow I'll jump online. I fixed this once, but it doesn't give me the support I need. Hello, Peabody DT Chromebook. You might as well invite Google into your. Well, hey, it's Gen 2, it's Linux. So what do you want me to tell you, GT? You know, there's no other Linux option, at least not for the kind of money. You know. Yeah. They already are on my bed. Yeah, they sing sweet nothings to me. So yeah. Adam says, what is going on in here? Adam says, wait, Google's in bed? Linux Lite? Questions? Is this the right channel? No, Adam, please leave now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I will not have a problem having Miss Google in my, you know what, just buy me a new PC and I'm happy. I would be happy, right? Ah, my goodness. Anyway. It's like that old Rodney Dangerfield joke. I think it was Rodney Dangerfield. He says, my wife screams at me, take me somewhere I ain't never been before. I'm like, yeah, how about the kitchen? But a bump bump. Ksh. Oh well. Haha. Yes. Chromebooks just work. That is from what I hear, Jan. Even the $200 ones. Think about it. A $200 Linux machine that just works with no bugs. It's a freaking miracle. It's freaking unbelievable. See what I'm saying? So yeah, no, Linux has potential. She goes, what? Yeah, right. What money? Yeah. But bump bump. What did the farmer get his wife for Valentine's Day? Hogs and kisses. I feel good, Gnostic. Yeah, I had my birthday this past Sunday, and I feel good. Yeah. I'd feel better with a Threadripper, but I feel good. James Brown song. I feel good. Da -da 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 -da, like I know I should. Yep. Thank you, Peabody. It was a happy birthday. It was awesome to have our friend Stephanie sing for me, for us, and yeah. Honestly, best birthday gift in a long, long time. So, Stephanie, thank you. If you watch this, I'll probably thank her this weekend if we do another, podcast. So, yeah, if you haven't already, check out Stephanie's channel. She's awesome. She's great, talented. So, yeah. Thank you, CFW. Yeah, the Chromebook is simple, yes. Yeah, Google has done that right, absolutely. Like I said, and I feel good. Da -da 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 -da. Like Ubuntu would. Da -da -da. The Doctor. Yes, you can also check me out on MeWe, the private Facebook alternative. At least it seems that way. So check out MeWe. Yeah. How are you, Doctor? 66. Get your kicks on Route 6. Oh yeah, James Brown. Yeah. I feel good. He had a great song in the Rocky movie. What was the song? Living in America. I could not understand what he was singing. Living in America. Living in America. Almost sounded like Arnold. Good to be here. Terminated. Oh, that hurts. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm back. Doing good, Doctor. Doing good. Just chilling out for this evening. So I posted 5 questions. If you would like to answer any of these, be my guest. My top 5 tech questions for this evening. Arnold Brown, yeah. Choked on your sandwich. I had another joke. What if Dr. Ruth Westheimer and Arnold got married? Dr. Ruth. Yeah, okay. So you know how she talks. So let's say on their honeymoon that Ruth says, Arnold, you're doing it wrong. And he's like, what do you mean? Anyway. Oh well. Good to be here, ball. Ah, you're in the UK. That's right. Or Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend, okay? Say hello to my little colonel. You know, man? You're not so tough. Oh my goodness. There was something about the store. I think Arnold was doing something on TV. I forget what it was, but he did it. He did a podcast interview last month. He was asked about politics. He says, "Politics sucks." Cookies for tomorrow, Anarita. Yes. Cookies and Ubuntu. Yes. Can I do the Don Rickles speaking Italian? I don't know. How does he do speaking Italian? Hey, what's the matter with you, hey? The Ubuntu 1904 beta should be available, I think this week or next week. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to take a review it Tuesday, but my Hangouts crashed, Peabody, so I'll have to redo it or do an update. But so far, it's looking good. Yeah. One small step for man, but women still have to leap. Really? Oh, guys, you're doing it wrong. But a bump bump. Anyway, that one's for Anarita. You know, man, you pop a few freaking loads. You use that. Yeah, you use Debian unstable. You'll be in good shape, man. Okay. Yes. Classic scene in Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. I can see Sylvester Stallone using a Linux, using a Plasma desktop. Yeah, I use KDE. All right, Adrian. Yeah. March 31st, World Backup Day. Oh, I do it. I back up. I try to do it every day, or at least every week. CFW, but thank you. Yeah, I was saying earlier we should have like a new superhero. It's Backup Man. Backup Man will save the world of your data. I have not looked at the Spatrium Coal yet. Yeah. KDE. Was that Stallone or Crocodile Dundee? Yeah. What's up, mate? That's not a knife. This is a knife. Paul, how are you? What's up? What's up? Samuel likes Salient. Very good. Yeah, Google Ubuntu Daily Builds. It may not be officially a beta yet, but yeah. March 25th is a good day. Gnostic, you've been drinking. Today is March 28th. Putting too much Vegemite in your Coke, have you? J-Man, you're popping too much Coke and Vegemite loads, man. Anyway. See, when I stopped distro hopping, I had to pick something that I was comfortable with, that I was familiar with. That was Ubuntu or Ubuntu base. So for me, I stopped distro hopping because Ubuntu kept saying, "I'll be back." I went back to Ubuntu or Ubuntu based. Oh, Antics! That thing flies, DT. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yes, Janet, the Ubuntu desktop is for the family. You have to respect the family of the 5 families, yes.
Mitt is very good to Peabody, yeah. Probably going to wrap this up in about 10 minutes. So, again, if there's anybody new out there, now's your chance. Stop by and say hello. Again, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Look out for that premiere video. I will be also hanging out in the chat. And depending how I feel, I will jump on Hangouts after that. We'll see how I feel tomorrow evening. Your wife is listening in the kitchen. She has her Bluetooth speakers on. She is laughing loud. Let's see, she is your. Oh, thank you, Anna. You tell her I said hello. Tell your wife she's fantastic, Bill. Hello, Kevin. Aha. Fedora with cinnamon. Very good, mate. What made you pick Fedora, Kevin? And welcome to the stream. Yes, I did. Yes. Link New York, 6 million users have used 8.6 terabytes of data. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, tell her you are welcome, Bill. Ah, Fedora Enterprise Grade keeps packages very up to date. Very good. Okay. All right. Toss is better than the radio station. Why, thank you. That's a lot of Snapchat. Yeah, 6 terabytes. Wow. I know. When you think about it. It's those freaking New Yorkers. They won't freaking shut up. What's the matter with them? Hey, they talk and talk. Forget about it. I have a way with strangers. Well, you know, we're not strangers here, right? I think making fun of ourselves or sharing a laugh, I think it's one way to break the ice with strangers or people you don't know that well. So, yeah. And that seems to work on this channel, so, yeah. What are my favorite cookies? Oh, well, well, I like cannolis, you know. I like chocolate chip. I like all kinds of cookies, yeah. Sometimes I'll take the chocolate chip and dip them in whipped cream. All right, DT. Did you have a good night, man? Ah, yes, the Ubuntu 19.04 beta is now available to download. Somebody asked, so there you go. That released today, I guess. Tony, hey, speaking of Tony Montana, he's here, man. Oops, late to the party. I know, Tony, I know. I don't have a regular schedule and it sucks. Alright, let's make this. I do need to get off. I am tired. It's been a long day. Let's give this the 5-minute warning. How does that sound? And then I'll jump off. Again, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Join me in the chat for a 9 p.m. premiere video. These are all the questions you see on your screen. If you would like to answer one of these now or later when you watch this on the repeat, please do. One drives the truck. I no drive no truck, man. Yeah, say hi to Tony. Tony's in the house. At least the stream has been stable. Running this in OBS, so yeah, very good. Aha. I see. Anarita, very good. Michelle Pfeiffer, yes. Michelle Pfeiffer was in that movie, yeah. That is correct. And that line where he says, say hello to my little friends, that was not in the script. That was ad-lib, from what I understand. And they just kept the camera rolling. They kept it in the scene. It worked out pretty good, Janik, yeah. Don't know how we do things, yeah, man. Yeah, right. Do, 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 do. I like this song. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hello, Quails. What's up, man? Play Going, Going, Gone as my outro, yeah. You want to do that? Okay, alright, here we go. This is actually a cool song. Going, Going, Gone. Here we go. Alright, Anarita. Have a good evening. Yeah, that's gonna be Windows 7 this year. Going, Going, Gone. Ciao, bella. Yep, the Godfather movies are superb.
Because they made you an offer you can't refuse. You see what I'm saying?
Was this a show between Mac and Windows, or is that tomorrow? Oh, that is the premiere video for tomorrow night at 9 p.m. where Stephanie gives her real-world experiences. Talks about it, Windows and Mac. That's tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Again, join me here in the chat for that premiere video. I was busy this past weekend editing, hours and hours, man, but it was worth it, so yeah. Yeah, that's tomorrow night at 9 p.m. You're welcome, Quails. Alright, well on that note, on that song, cool song from the YouTube audio library, Going, Going, Gone. So I think I will wrap this up for this evening. Always a pleasure to chat with everyone. Thank you for 9 years. This month is 9 years of this Total OS Today technology channel. Thank you for all of your support on PayPal, Patreon, Super Chats, just hanging in here. Again, I know some of you want to be anonymous. I will not mention any names. You know who you are. Thank you. It does help here with the channel. So if you would like to support the channel or contribute, just check out the links below in the show notes. Yeah. So for tonight, I'll say good night. Again, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Join me in the live chat as we listen to what one of my friends has to say about Windows and Mac and some news and nonsense silliness. And then we'll see if I feel better. If I don't feel as tired, rather, I will jump on tomorrow night on a Hangouts. All right, Ron, hello, goodbye, Tony, everyone. Again, you can watch this on the repeat, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So take care. Arrivederci.